The installation guidance of VHP1315 image processor. Components. The VHP1315 image processor consists of the following components: mainframe, wireless keyboard and mouse, water bottle holder, output video cable, power adapter cable, power cord, etc. Battery inside. It can last over 4 hours without external power supply. If you find that the power is insufficient, then needs to be recharged. Overview of the external structure. Front, light source socket, used for connecting the endoscope light source plug. Aviation socket, used for endoscope video signal input. Audio interface, used for connecting a microphone to record sound. USB interface, used for connecting storage devices, keyboards, mice, or USB endoscopes. Power button, press for 3 seconds to turn on, and press shortly to turn off. Back. SDI, DVI high definition output interface, connects to medical displays or digital televisions, via video cables to showcase high definition images. USB interface, used for connecting storage devices, keyboards, mice, or USB endoscopes. Power interface, provides stable power supply for the mainframe. Installation steps. Installation of the gastroscope. Align the light guide and water-air joint of the endoscope with the corresponding interface on the mainframe. Plug it in, and gently press until you hear a click sound, indicating successful connection. Next, align the aviation plug of the endoscope with the aviation socket on the mainframe. Plug the white front and back arrows into the socket upwards. Plug it in, and gently press until you hear a click sound. For USB endoscopes, they can be directly connected to the USB port on the mainframe. Installation of the USB endoscope. Simply plug the USB plug into the USB port on the PC mainframe. Installation of wireless keyboard and mouse. Remove the receiver from the bottom of the mouse, and plug it into the USB port on the PC mainframe. Turn on the mouse switch. Installation of the water bottle holder. Install the water bottle hanger on the port on the left side of the main unit by tightening the hand screws. Installation of the water bottle. Hang the water bottle on the holder, ensuring that the fixing spring is securely locked into the slot on the holder. Connection of water bottle with the endoscope. Connect the water and air pipes from the water bottle to the corresponding ports on the endoscope. Open the protective cover. Insert the pipes facing upwards. Press gently, and then rotate clockwise to tighten. Power installation. Insert the power adapter plug into the 24 volts power interface of the PC mainframe in the correct orientation. Then, connect the power cord to the adapter. Finally, plug the power cord plug into the socket to complete the overall device connection. Equipment turn-on process. Turn on the screen and place the keyboard and mouse in the appropriate positions. Press and hold the power button for 3 seconds to enter the password input interface. The default password is 000000. Enter the password and click confirm. The device will then enter the main interface. Control panel functions. The left side is responsible for light source control, including power switch and brightness adjustment. The right side is responsible for air pump pressure control, including power switch and adjustment of air, water flow rate. Software operations. Create new case. Click on the Add button at the bottom of the interface to create a new case. Enter the relevant information of the patient and save it. Image capture, freeze, and recording. Click the capture button located at the bottom right of the software interface, or use the capture button on the handle to capture images. You can also use a foot pedal for image capture, default keyboard shortcut, F4. Right-click on the captured image with the mouse to access functions such as image edit, image processing, export picture, export image, open folder, open image folder, image arrangement, auto browse, automatic preview, delete, delete image, and more. Default image save path, D, endoscope picture. Rename folder. Right-click the picture, click Open Folder, and click up arrow to rename the folder according to the patient's name, so doctors can search the video and image easily in the files. Click the Freeze button located at the bottom right of the software interface to freeze the image. Click again to unfreeze the image. Some of our endoscopes also have a freeze function. Note, the Freeze button on the software interface and the Freeze button on the handle do not communicate with each other and cannot be used simultaneously. When pressing the Freeze button on the handle, wait approximately 1 second before capturing an image. Click the red Recording button located at the top of the software interface, or use the Recording button on the handle to start recording. A prompt recording will appear above the viewfinder. Click again to stop recording. A prompt capture completed will appear. Click the blue Video button located at the top of the software interface to play videos, or open the folder containing the videos, default video save path, D, endoscope, video. Image and video settings. Adjust video settings according to your needs. You can adjust the brightness, hue, contrast, and saturation of the image. Clicking the default button will restore the original image settings. If you are using a full HD resolution endoscope, you need to disable the Use Video Compression function under the 1080p resolution. Cropping function. Rigid endoscope viewfinder frames are generally circular and do not require adjustment. If you need to use other endoscopes that require adjustment to the viewfinder frame, you can use the cropping function. The method is as follows. In the Crop Sizes box, select Full Mode if no cropping is needed, or choose Custom Mode if cropping is required. In Custom Mode, in the Crop Type option at the top left, select Rectangle for capturing images in rectangular shape, Ellipse for capturing images in circular shape, or Polygon for capturing images in octagonal shape. You can also manually select by dragging and adjusting the viewfinder frame as needed. However, polygon cropping can only be achieved through cropping settings. To access the cropping settings, first select the cropping function. Then click the drop-down arrow and choose Settings. To fill out the report, click on the Report button at the bottom to enter the report editing interface. Click on Set, then select System Setting. Enter the hospital name in the corresponding field, and save to modify the hospital name. Click on the Report Type button at the top right to switch between report templates. Drag the captured images directly into the blue box in the report form. Right-click on an image to access functions such as delete, open, adjust, and rotate. Click on Preview below. Click on the Print button at the top left to print the report. Alternatively, return to the report editing interface, and click on the Print button to print the report. Once the report is finished, click on Save to archive it. To export the report, click on Preview to enter the Preview Report interface. Click on the Export button at the top left corner, choose the desired destination path, and modify the file name as needed, then click Save to export the report in image format to the specified path. Alternatively, you can click on the Print button, and save the report as a PDF document. Common precautions and troubleshooting. The Freeze button on the software interface, and the Freeze button on the handle do not communicate with each other and cannot be used simultaneously. After pressing the Freeze button on the handle, wait approximately 1 second before capturing an image. When recording videos at high resolutions, it's necessary to disable the Use Video Compression function to prevent video stuttering. However, This may result in higher storage space usage. Image processing. In the image gallery on the right-click on the image you want to edit, then select Image Edit. Within the image, you can add arrow annotations. Click the Reset button at the bottom left to undo previous operations. Use the sliders for red, green, and blue to adjust the color balance of the image. On the left, there's an image effects toolbar where you can perform various adjustments such as mirror for mirroring, color for color adjustments, blur for softening, sharpen for sharpening, gray for grayscale, and invert for negative images. Additionally, you can add text annotations, measure lengths, distances, perimeters, and areas. Medical Records Management. Click on Query at the top to enter the Medical Records Management interface. Here, you can delete existing medical records. You can search and filter reports by entering keywords, replay patient videos, and export patient information. For data management in medical records, the password is QWERTYUIOP. Generally, this function is not frequently used. System settings. Click on Set setting in the interface. You can set the hospital name and report title for this system. The hospital name and report title will be displayed on printed reports. Autorun when the system starts determines whether the program automatically starts when the operating system boots up. Video background color is black, sets the background color of the video area to black. Enable Modify Template allows modification of the system's template library when selected. Save image as JPG file format, default bitmap. When selected, saved images are compressed in JPG format, reducing storage space. BMP is a lossless format that occupies more space. Display size determines the size of the video area, divided into video size, original size, fit windows, fit window with proportional scaling, and full windows. Full window may distort image. Clients can adjust settings according to their needs. The company name cannot be changed. In capture settings, USB foot switch allows you to change the keyboard codes corresponding to recording and foot pedal. The key must be set to F3 to F12. Set user password. Click Set System Settings in the upper right corner. Find user login in the pop-up setting box. Check it. Click Save to save. Set the user password to login, and the initial password is 1. Then you have a new username. Modify user login password. Click Set. Change password in the upper right corner to enter the initial password. Enter the new password. Click OK, and the user login password is modified. Modify user information. Click Set User in the upper right corner to delete. Add and modify user information. Equipment disassembly precautions. When opening or closing the screen, handle it gently to avoid damage. Before unplugging the power plug, grasp the end of the plug and pull it outwards to release the spring lock mechanism, then remove it entirely. When unplugging the aviation plug of the endoscope, also release the spring lock mechanism first, then remove it entirely. When disassembling the water bottle pipeline, grasp the head section, pull it out entirely until it reaches the lock position, then rotate it counterclockwise 90 degrees before pulling it out completely. When unplugging the light source plug of the endoscope, ensure that the main unit is stable, then remove it entirely. Attention on switching endoscopes. To switch another endoscope, you need to short press the power button to turn off the device. After removing the endoscope, connect another endoscope with the mainframe. After the installation is completed, press and hold for 3 seconds to turn on the device and log into the interface.